refreshing. Do a little bit of mathematics first thing in the morning. Not so much. It's like, yeah, I liked it until that point. So if you had me in class before, I gave you guys a bunch of programs, some of which we used in 243, some of which I said, hang on to these till 244, we'll get to them then. So if you go into your TI and press the PRGM button, that's a program button, PRGM. Some of you might have a big blank screen here, that's totally fine, I can give you all these programs. But I gave you this one right here called SSZ Calc, SSZE Calc, that sample size calculation. I had to use 8 letters because it's 1984. If you go grab that one, I've set up the calculator to run that formula for you. So for confidence, if you pick, say, 95% confidence, and it asks you for your margin of error, suppose your margin of error, and it wants it as a decimal, there's a reason I did that. Suppose it's only 3%, 0.03. You better go out and sample 1,068 people. That's the result of running that formula on the numbers 1.96 and 0.03. I don't want you guys getting hung up in that calculation, which students, I've watched students for 5 years get hung up, and I'm like, you know what? They did it. They did it. Let's not worry about the computations or the interpretation. Chris, what I love about this is we can test your theory. Suppose you want 95% confidence, but half the margin of error, 0.015. What does that do to the sample necessary? It increases it by a factor of 4. You need 4 times as many people to cut your margin of error by half. This ties back to what you were talking about. We've been talking about it for a couple days now, right? Larger sample, smaller margin. i.e., smaller margin requires a larger sample. It goes both ways. If you can handle being less confident, or if you can handle a larger margin, suppose you want to be 95% confident, but you can live with like a 10% margin of error. Well, you only need 97 people to get that. That's it. Now, is a 10% margin acceptable? Probably not for research. Might be okay for like ice cream flavors or something. But this does all the calculations for you. So if anybody doesn't have this, you can swing by today and grab it, or we can do it on Tuesday, whatever's easier for you guys. I got the cable, I think, I can share with you today.
Do you have a write-up for how to program it, or a video about it?
I don't. No. How to program it, how to use it.
How to program it, like...
No. It's a pretty simple one, though, because there's just 2 inputs and an output. Would you rather that, or just give it to you?
Well, I just don't have time right now.
Well, we'll do it on Tuesday then. Why don't we just do it on Tuesday? Because now it's 10. I managed to talk through the last 3 minutes. I'll have the cable again on Tuesday. We'll share it then, if that's cool with you guys. Yeah, let's bring up the quizzes too, the in-class ones. And we'll catch you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully by then you'll have an exam posted for week 5, and you can get in there and start cracking away at that thing. Beautiful colors. Love it.
Can you get it now?
Sure, absolutely. I got the cable, I think. Yeah, not at all.
Another mic, all right.
It won't. It'll put it right around those. So let's bring this over here. Could one of you guys, as you walk by the camera, just spin the screen around and close it? That'll turn it off. Thank you, Tom.